to let you all know that we stand against police brutality and also police violence. So on October 8th, 2018, in Orlando, Florida, join a statewide coalition of grassroots organizations, activists, as we stand in solidarity to denounce racism, white supremacy, bigotry, discrimination of any group. Together, we demand that City Hall call for the immediate resignation of Orlando Police Officer Robert Shellhorn. We believe that it is imperative for communities to take action against police brutality, police misconduct, and fix the broken system of the police accountability across the state of Florida and our country.
Now I stand here today like many other black fathers who not only live with the personal fear of police brutality, but even more heart-wrenching is the fact that one of your children could be harmed. Now today, I have 3 of my young children here today, behind me, and 2 that are out there. I've had to have the talk with them in regards to how to interact with law enforcement, what to wear, what not to say, and ultimately how to stay alive. You know, I get so angry and I get so frustrated trying to prepare them for something that they have nothing, that is nothing of fault of their own.
Stand here today in solidarity to renounce racism, bigotry, and discrimination against any group, regardless of the color of our skin or the people we love. On the heels of Kavanaugh's confirmation, it is more important now than ever that we ensure justice for all, including the people in our backyard. It is more important now than ever before that we fix the broken system across the state of Florida and throughout our nation. We must loudly and collectively stand up against police brutality and misconduct. Today, we unapologetically call out the systemic aggression within OPD's departmental practices. I urge those officers who do valiantly serve our communities to stand with us and denounce the blue code of silence, to condemn the use of excessive force and hate speech towards the communities that you vowed to serve and protect.
And I have to be very honest. I stand here overcome with emotions, not knowing really start or where to end on this topic. But I do know that we, as fighters and workers, we must take a stand against this type of behavior from those who have vowed to protect and serve us. The problem is we have over-policing that constantly terrorizes us, but we have also under-policing that when things happen in our neighborhoods, they will not take a stand and protect and serve us. So their vows are nothing but lies to us. So as I stand here, I stand with these beautiful people saying that enough is enough. This type of behavior by Officer Shellhorn will not be tolerated. We ask for the immediate withdrawal of the occupation in Paramore, in Pine Hills, Washington Shores, Orlando, and the city period. Until you get your shit together, stay out until we call you.
This is about more than racism. This is about ableism.
Right on.
Officer Shellhorn's comments to a community member calling them a libtard and further references I can't even repeat because some of you are from the television and they contain profanity, are ableist, racist, and downright dangerous. We're talking about 2.5 million Floridians with disabilities. Nearly 12% of the Black community has a disability. Nearly 10% of the Hispanic community has a disability. When you use the R word, you are using hate speech.
The winds are changing.
That's right.
The winds are changing. That's all it is. Let it rain.
Buenas tardes. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ricardo Negron, and I'm representing here Latino Justice. And we're here because we need to hold law enforcement accountable for any unjust behavior against our community. When Latino Justice commissioned the Latinos and Criminal Justice Policing and Drug Policy Reform Survey, we found that 72% of Latinx individuals feel less safe since the 2016 election. The survey also shows that 46% of Latinx individuals think that they are most likely to be stopped by police just because of the way that we look. And that 58% of Latinx folks believe that police are most likely to use deadly force against them than against the white community.
Officer Shellhorn last year went to Facebook with thoughts that he carries with him every day when he's out in the field patrolling our streets. He went to Facebook in a place that he believed was a private place to shed and show his true hatred that he did not think would ever become something that he would have to be accountable for. That is the times that we need to hold people true and dear to what they stand for and what they hold. We've seen videos of this man patrolling the areas in different areas like the Parliament House, calling people savages, spraying people, pepper spraying for apparently no reason. This is the kind of people that we have out in the streets every day, that we see every day. So today is not just about a Facebook post, it's about a time that we can hold accountable the actions that we see far too often. Every day we go out in Orlando and we put ourselves in the protection, so to say, of these people that we trust, that made an oath to protect us. And if somebody harbors this feeling, and if the agency, the department as a whole, cannot stand behind it and say that we do not condone this, we condemn these actions, then we have something to fear for, and this is something that every community needs to take into account.
Assalamu alaikum! Is this the first time we stood in the rain to protest? No! Is it the last time? No! Hell no! My name is Rashid Mubarak, and I am the president of the Young Democrats of Orange County. I am a Palestinian Muslim woman of color, born in Brooklyn, but raised in the heart of Central Florida, Orlando. The black and brown communities are tired of putting their own to rest. They are tired of coming out here with their megaphones, with their signs. Their children are scared. And we say, no more. No more. No more. No more. No more. No more. People's lives are on the line. People's lives are on the line. It's not about your blog going viral. It's not about politics. It's not about throwing a tantrum, coming out here and trying to counter a protest. These are people's lives. These are people's lives. Officer Shellhorn took an oath to protect you, to protect me, to protect my movement family and their families. This oath is something that they took willingly. This is an oath to protect all people, regardless of their skin color.
I'm proud today to stand with this coalition because it's not easy, let me tell you, to take on the fight of police accountability reform. It's not easy. If you see the person on my t-shirt, it's Colin Kaepernick. Okay? It's not easy to sacrifice everything that you have because you believe in something. We have young children here today who are watching, who will then take the torch of leadership in this movement, that are watching us today, seeing us stand on these steps at City Hall, calling for accountability when it comes to law enforcement, because they don't have a future if we don't stand up. I am here today, and it's so poetic that on today, some people think it's Columbus Day. But happy Indigenous Peoples Day. I'm here today, and as the rain, see, the devil tried to use this today. The rain tried to wash us out, and our first initial reaction was to hide for cover and retreat. But oh no, you got the wrong group today. What we have here today is people that will stand in the trenches, no matter if it rains, sleet, or snow, to make sure that officers are held accountable, to make sure we denounce white supremacy, bigotry, or any discrimination for any group. So, for those who are anti-Colin Kaepernick, anti-race, anti this message, what are they hollering about? Let me explain to you something to give you a little history lesson. The reason I got the messages from Officer Robert Shellhorn via social media is because a Marine sent them to me. The reason that I got the body cam video is because a law enforcement officer who was in OPD, they contacted us to let us know what's going on. Because there's a culture in OPD. There's a toxic culture that if the officers who serve our community valiantly, they cannot speak out against misconduct, excessive force, because they have fear of retaliation. That's a problem, y'all. The problem is the system. This is not about one police officer or the bad apple narrative. Officer Robert Shellhorn is a microcosm for what is wrong and what is going on across this country when it comes to police accountability.
Yeah.
He is just one problem. But we went through the steps. We went through the steps that the city provided, the Citizen Review Board. And what does it say? When a citizen like myself, Jabril Ali, can file a complaint against an officer, and that Citizen Review Board say that this officer unanimously should be terminated, and yet still we don't have any justice.
That ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right.
What does it say? That we have Orlando Police Chief John Mina, who said that he was embarrassed, who said he was shocked that Officer Robert Shellhorn called minorities savages, useless savages, when it's dehumanizing the lives, the very lives of people of color. Our OPD officer, OPD Sheriff Chief Mina said he was shocked and embarrassed. Not knowing that months ago at Parliament House, there's a video recording of Shellhorn calling minorities effing savages while he was patrolling. So you can't be that shocked if you allowed him to call minorities, LGBT community, a black community, Latino community savages while on duty, spraying a chemical agent to innocent bystanders. So let's talk truth to power today. Chief Mina wants to be your sheriff, but he can't even get his job right here. So how can you want a promotion, but yet still when it comes to the accountability here in Orlando, you have been lacking. That's why we're here today. We're here because you won't do your job, Chief Mina.